guys, it starts in Cassiopeia.
Okay, Lucky Gandor, Blue Stockings cosplay, all of the above.
Thank you. Claire Standup.
And today we're talking about PAX East. Woo!
Hey!
It's like 1 a.m. on Saturday night, so we're kind of out of it. And I know there's still Sunday of con, but some of us only managed to get 2-day passes, therefore review is happening now!
Rad.
Yay!
Yeah.
This was my first Games Con, so definitely interesting. How about you guys?
Same here.
It was my first Games Con. I've outside of anime cons, I've been to San Diego Comic Con and New York Comic Con, so I've been comparing between the 3 times. PAX was definitely unique.
It's Friday then.
5 a.m.
Oh my god,
trying to
you were up
finish
late.
work, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I was worried I was gonna wake you guys up with like my sewing, so I was like,
Nope,
And
I passed out.
I slept in that chair.
Oh,
I was
okay.
fine.
I wore Mewtwo. My wig was awful as per usual, but like,
I was Red from Transistor, and I was bringing this awful piece of equipment, which is taller than me and super heavy, but it was worth it in the end. I enjoyed it. There were a lot of people who came up and asked for pictures. I stopped by the Super Giant booth, but because I was one Red hanging out with another Red and a Sybil in line, they pulled us out of line and gave us free Red and Kid patches, or not patches, pins, and they're super high quality pins, so I'm loving
Penny
them.
Arcade, guys.
Penny Arcade. So,
can trade for
highly
them.
recommend. The soundtrack is super rad.
that was part of my swag for the weekend.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Now I got the pins, and it was really cool.
I bought the red penny.
Yeah.
I might pick up the
They were
kid.
super sweet. They were really nice people.
What did you get this weekend, Jean?
Who
I
were you
got-
this weekend?
Okay, I wore Popstar Fiora on both days, and the first day was a bit of a I kind of put it together in the Cosplay Lounge, which was really nice. Like, the one I went to at Anime Expo didn't have, like, you had to, like, turn in your badge, or you had to turn in, like, some sort of ID to, like, borrow things, and this one was just, like, take whatever you want, like, it said so much stuff, and the most interesting thing that happened, I got this, like, a police patch from someone who asked for a photo, and I thought he was going to give me his business card or something, but he just, like, pulled out this police patch, and I don't know what to do with it, but if you're from Sharonville, Ohio, I now have a police patch from there.
I was a con goer.
Hell yeah.
This one put up with us for so long, and
But I was fine, guys. Chill. You guys waited for me for 2 hours while I talked about history and games when you were so hungry.
Everyone put up with me carrying around this nonsense.
I just my boyfriend's really heavy.
Yeah.
You just go on a diet.
Saturday I just couldn't move. I was in Magic Armor Lane. That cosplay went over super well, so very happy about that. But I can't wait to have my full Twilight Princess group.
You got it. Did you go to the Nintendo booth?
Yeah, so I'm at the Nintendo booth and I have really dumb photos of me playing Majora's Mask.
I realized I'm really bad at Smash, but that was something I already knew. But I was about to win my match, and then the person who I was playing against walked away, and the Nintendo person ended the match. As the match was literally ending as I killed the computer. I was like, that's rough. That's rough, buddy.
I was Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. I had a really nifty fake gun. People were really nice. People recognized me. That's always a hit or miss.
Raleigh was so excited.
Some people were really adorable. I know that people out there actually like Final Fantasy XII. I know that y'all pretend that you don't, but I know that you do. Because Otakon, we're watching, because I got Otakon, there were a bunch of people who came up. New York Comic Con, literally no one. So this was like between the two. So I'm like, I know you're out there. Hit me up.
Well, I was Fiora again, except this time was a little bit more stable because, like, I figured out what to do and what not to do on Friday. And today was, like, super cool because I got to meet a lot of, like, the cosplayers and photographers I've been following on Facebook and stuff. And they were all really nice and, like, I, like, added them on Facebook. I'm so excited. Just, like, fangirling.
I didn't meet anyone that I've been following, but I met a lot of cool people today. There were, like, another Red and Sybil sets. Yesterday I told them that yesterday we spoke and they told me that they were doing Red and Sybil. We ran into each other completely by coincidence today and did a lot of talking. They were really cool. Who else? There was an amazing Cervantes behind us in line for the dance stage.
Oh, he was really
So
cool.
Soul Calibur folk, oh my god. This Cervantes was out of this world. He was so rad. Good. He had like a plasma light, a plasma lit up eyeball in his hat, and it was flashing colors. It was so rad. He was the
Really
sweetest
I like how he
person.
described it. He was just like, yeah, you know, it was just this really high-tech thing in his hat.
Casually.
You're like, yeah, it's not a big of a deal. Anyway,
And we actually talked to a lot of new people just hanging out like by the dance stage.
Yeah, there were a lot more cosplayers today. I thought.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like yesterday, Friday was dead.
Yeah.
I was actually like, back in my first impression of PAX, I was like kind of disappointed in the cosplay scene at first, and that was like making me hesitate because like obviously cosplay is our thing. So like after that I was kind of like, Saturday was much better, which was awesome.
I definitely have to agree. The first, I'd say, hour or so that we were there, I was just sitting around and going like, where are the cosplayers? I'm at a convention, right? This is the right place. Very different environment from any other con I've been to.
Other cool stuff that happened this weekend?
I met Adam Ellis and Jordan, whatever. I can't pronounce this for name. Got signed. Met people from Twitch.
We played a hilarious game of Betrayal on
Oh my
House on the
God.
Hill.
Oh my god.
Betrayal at House on the Hill. Like, if you guys haven't checked that out, that board game
My
is
God.
A+, and it's like my stress level went from like
It
here
was
to like
bad.
here.
No,
You play like not even on the
These
screen.
people don't play like D&D or tabletop, and I've done D&D for like a year now.
I've played
so
like
I
two
was
total
like,
rounds of D&D, like
So, like-
a day's worth of D&D maybe in my entire life.
So to briefly summarize, the game is about like these people who are exploring this haunted house, and as you explore the house, you find these new rooms, and these rooms reveal these items or events or omens that lead up to a haunting. It's explained at the beginning that the haunting is caused by the betrayal of one of the party members. And I'd like jokingly let go and like laugh, like it's me, it's gonna be me. I hate all of you. I'm betraying all of you. It was actually me. Cassie was the one who triggered the haunting by finding the
Oops.
last omen. But it was hilarious because I started collapsing the basement room by room, and I had to pick only like specific rooms. So I flipped like no matter which of these rooms that I picked that were eligible in the basement, this one could not get out.
Woohoo!
So I'm just sitting there cackling maniacally as this one like freezes up and starts. I felt so bad, honestly.
I was like, there's this stupid elevator thing. Maybe I can build a room around it, like get back to the path. And I managed to survive it twice.
okay, so first,
Two whole
first
times.
the room, the haunt didn't begin because there was an omen that stopped it for the first. So even if I didn't find the secret stairs to get to your room, you would have been able to escape because you got to the elevator. You were like
Yeah.
waiting to see it.
Oh, and then I got killed by the elevator. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ironically fell into the basement right as it collapsed,
Oops.
so I died anyway. But it was funny because every turn that passed, someone had to collapse another room. So I'm just causing even more panic.
It was so bad.
It was-
And it was so funny though because I'm like my character's hanging out in like this chapel that we set up in the attic, and then the guy running the game pulls out the booklet and he's like, scenario 22, you kick through the floorboards and find the gateway to hell
In the chapel.
in the
Yeah,
chapel
stone
in the
floor.
attic, and I'm just like, ah, yes, perfect.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I was waiting in line for my panel, I was playing with a bunch of people this game, Super Fight.
Mhm.
10 out of 10. Always willing to play Super Fight.
Oh, I think there was like a card in the swag bag for Super
Yeah,
Fight.
so basically what
Oh,
happens with Super Fight is that you have a bunch of decks. So you have black cards, white cards, blue cards, purple cards.
Mhm.
You choose 3 for each, and either it's like in a group or one-on-one, and you choose a fighter and an attribute. And it can be pretty insane. Today, the first 2 cards that I had drawn that I used were a 9-foot nudist.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then in my second one, I had 100 Kardashians who were bionic.
Oh.
100 bionic Kardashians.
It didn't matter because I lost.
I want that
Because
URL.
the person who I was against, they drew a dragon.
Oh yeah, we met the Ruby team, Rooster team. We didn't talk about Rooster team.
Hey.
We met Adam. We went to the panel. We did that on
Panel's cool,
Friday.
panel's cool.
It was the Funhouse guys, and they had a bingo board saying, because you guys haven't watched their previous panels, have you?
No.
Okay, their Q&A can get really cringy. So they had like, for their bingo board, there's like things that fans typically do. Either Jack or one of the Funhouse guys won.
But the other Rooster Teeth thing is we got the Ruby t-shirts and got them signed, which was pretty freaking cool.
Here's
I got a scarf. Tower of
two.
Doom.
Did you get any cool swag? Jaden? That was
No, I didn't go to any like panels, but like I got all these.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Writers are very generous.
I got a transistor shirt. She
Alright,
got the same one.
let's check the swag bag.
You can
I
see-
also got a beacon shirt. I got another transistor shirt because I am transistor trash. I have one of the Polaroids from the cosplay room that's upside down. It's no longer upside down. There's all the general swag and papers, please. That's what we forgot. We were walking about the exhibition.
We were
Or
watching
show
the
floor
Twitch
today.
booth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just see this guy walking around with this booth, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. But then I look down, and I'm like,
I know that song.
it's the Papers, Please
It
logo.
was so
Lori
this guy was like
Clark.
so on point. Like, it was
It was
amazing.
great. And then he starts getting out these visas for us and asking us, like, hey, do you guys have your passports? And we're like, well, no.
I actually did not bring my passport with me.
I started rummaging. I was like, maybe.
So these two were flat out rejected. I, however, bribed him with a Smite code, so I got into Arstochka.
Someone around.
Hell yeah.
Anything else good?
We went to the